Hello, hello, it's Veru, and we're back in Pillars of Eternity. We are just coming out of a little bit of questing. I think the only quest we have left to do in the pre-Chapter 2-ish areas are Lord of a Barren Land. So it's time to knock Radric off his throne. Zoom out for a bit, just get an idea of what's going on. We have all rested, so we are full and ready to go.
I'm ready.
How are we? We are getting... Oh no, we're quite far away. These guys are getting quite close. And how about me? I'm getting quite close to the next level. We should get that today. Hey. Nope, everybody. Everybody together. We're going to pop out and head over. See what we can do in Radric's Hold. We have a little zone we have to go through before that, so... Let's head over here. So in Radric, we're going to get tons of money, which is good. We need lots of money. Need to get equipped for the next area. So, yeah, let's head to Easternwood. Easternwood? I don't know. We'll have a few things we can kill in here, and some flowers and stuff we can collect.
Hey there.
Golden celery. Delicious. Slow down for a second. Now we're only playing on hard, so I don't expect this to be terrible. Okay, let's get everybody ready to start with a salvo. You got him on range? No.
Let's this.
You should be able to hit him. Switch to sword.
Following your lead.
Everybody, engage.
I'll just have to try something else.
Sorted.
And what does the flame reveal?
Okay, we got 3 dudes. Who we got? Skeleton, dwarf skeleton, orland skeleton, human skeleton. Just skeletons. I don't see any mages. Charm, confused, disease, dominated. They're not immune to blind. We are going to again start with a ranged salvo. Let's go with the blunderbuss. You hit on him. And you take that dude out. Now, again, we're going to also... But actually...
Yes.
So how many of these guys can I get in the blast? All of them?
Got you.
Beautiful. Okay. You've taken your shot, I believe.
I'm ready.
Switch. You've taken your shot. Switch. You have taken your shot. Go take that guy. This guy seems like he is fine to chill. So, good. I'd like you two to get on the amount of skeleton. You continue. Actually, wait. Yeah. You... just blind these dudes.
That's
Not that this battle's going to last long enough to matter. Yeah. Let's get all this stuff. And another fine crossbow. That sounds good. I'll take that. And of course we want all of the herbs and flowers and things, because that's how we upgrade stuff. Which begs the question, actually. This thing. Can we... That'll replace its terrible enchantment. That'll make it quite a decent little pistol. 200 coppers. It's not really a problem. Can't do this without a bunch of nicer things. Burning Lash would be nice to start putting on things. We really need to get more Primal Flame. How do we get that? Probably from killing flamey things. Let's enchant it with this for now. We're going to take a look at it. Minus 0.3. Oh. It's pretty decent now. Let's compare it. I'm going to put it on her and compare. Nope. Go to this pistol and compare. So, slightly worse damage, same accuracy. Now, if I made it fine, but honestly, I don't know. It's just a pistol that was enchanted poorly, so I should have just sold this thing back in the day. I could have sworn at one point this was a good weapon to have, and you could enchant it and it would become better than what you could have otherwise. That appears to no longer be the case. Let's just check what enchanted gear we have real quick and make sure everyone's set up. So, let's compare these. It's a lot less slow. It's got much longer range. I think I would rather have the fine crossbow on her. And also, I'd rather just switch all of this up. This is just weird to have the weapon set one be the ranged one. Except if you're primarily going to be functioning from range. Now, Forgiveness must be tremendously better than this, so let's just compare. 28 to 42, already better. Everything otherwise the same. I could have enchanted this to plus accuracy, and that would have been much better. It's extremely... Oh man, this is the arquebus. Stop. There. Compare. Okay, very slow. 29 to 40, plus 15% damage, plus 20% attack speed. Just so much better. Okay, well that was a waste of some money and some materials. We'll drop this back in. We'll sell it when we get the chance. I think everybody else has useful things. Now this is Pierce Crush. That's just Pierce, so I do need something with Slash. I suppose I could give him an actual sword, but I'm never going to want him to close to melee. Now this hatchet, it does give me that extra deflection, but honestly, do I need that? It's not a long-range weapon. Do I have a pike? This has increased reach, so if needs be, it'd be better to have an increased... Oh wait, pike. 1.75. That's a scepter. 1.75. So same thing. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to... Is it two-handed? I wish there was one-handed weapons with long reach. Are there? Can I have a one-handed weapon with long reach, please? I don't think such weapons exist. Now this is pure pierce, so it'd actually be nice to have some crush slash damage. Can I think I might do that. Everyone should have all types of damage, if possible. Estoc's Pierce, these are all going to be Pierce, so he only has Pierce damage. Slash Crush. Okay, so we have Pierce and Slash Crush now. You have got Crush and Pierce, no Slash. There's nothing to do about that. I have not really been adequately outfitting my guys. I don't have a lot of potions, however, which is quite odd. Did I give them all to somebody? He's got all the traps. Let's just store these in here for a second and then figure out how we're going to divvy them up. I haven't been drinking potions, so I don't know why I've got so few. Seriously, I have very few. Okay. This would be useful for my tanks to have, I think. So, is it Shift? No. Is it Alt? No. Is it Control? There it is. One for you. And... No, is it not Control? Is it Control right click, maybe? Okay. Tanks. Get you guys set up so in a pinch we can drop a bit of damage reduction on you. The concentration I'm not that bothered about. Attack speed, max endurance. Now for that, honestly, I'm thinking about dropping that on my Cipher because I would like the ability to suddenly be able to output a lot more damage and debuffs. Plus accuracy, I'm going to hold on to that. And plus 40 deflection, definitely for Aloth, because I don't want him to get murdered all the time. Do I want to pass out these? I probably do, to my main tanks. 2 for you. 2 for you. If you guys need them, I want you to have them. You shouldn't need them. I don't want you to ever need them. But if you do need them, I want you to have them. So, starting to get a little bit more responsible. Moving to the adult phase of playing this game, where we care for our guys and adequately support them for success. And also where we kill a deer.
You're not getting through me.
And hopefully get to eat it. Can I eat you, deer? You drop nothing. That's rude. Okay.
I'll be discreet.
Wicts. Or whites, probably. That's fine. Everybody, let's go long range. You 3. Get a start on that guy. Excellent. So now, let's drop a interdiction. This guy should be coming through momentarily. Now you guys focus fire on here. Actually, you pull back, switch weapons. You are gonna switch to sword and board and move forward. You are also going to switch to Gon's share and move forward. I want everyone focusing fire on whoever's in the lead. I don't actually want them to close.
Following your lead.
There we go. Good times. Now, you stay there. You guys focus on the back. Switch. Come forward. You forward and radiance.
That looks like it hurt.
Easy.
Hey.
I'm ready.
Following your lead.
Hey.
That's all I get. I feel like the mobs in this area are being really stingy. Come on, guys. Put out.
And what does the flame reveal?
Another one of those guys. It's just the one of you?
Leave it to
No.
me.
Okay. No. Oh, yeah. You stay ranged. You go melee, you go melee. Close in this direction. You come forward there. No, that's wrong guy. You go this way. You come back here. Okay, switch. Dude, I need you up here. Can everybody attack somebody? Is everyone doing something? Yeah. Oh, that ability is so good. And it's per encounter, which makes it actually fantastic. Not even just pretty good. Fantastic. It's a fantastic ability. Oh, who are you? Spiders.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea,
Let's get
which is
against the wall
not
here.
very quiet.
You,
Following
sir,
your lead.
crawl in there. I want you unranged. You guys are equipped for melee, that's fine. But I'm going to want you just to take your opening salvo on that spider. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, come around this way. You're not going to get another one. So, let's go melee. We're going to pull back to here.
Hey.
Invite them to come visit. We're going to get a nice one of those in there. You can start smacking dudes. And then everybody else can start smacking dudes as well.
Yes.
Come on. Smack dudes.
You're not getting through me.
Everybody kill. We are maybe a little bit over leveled for this zone right now, which could explain why it's incredibly easy. Hopefully, Radrix is also going to be not too much of a chore, but I expect it to be quite a bit more difficult. Well, it'd have to be, wouldn't it? Because this is pie. What are we looking at? Fulvano? Fulvano stuff? It's got nothing to do with Fulvano. Hello, Stag. Oh. Give me some hide or something. Thank you. I will take that delicious burned lady, which is a horrible name for a plant. Oh. That's just a weird name, an Orlan's Cradle. Orlans are like the short little dudes. We haven't seen too many of them yet, but we will see more. Wonder why they call it Orlan's Cradle. It's just kind of a weird name. So, Radrix Hold. This is where we're going to be spending most of our time today. If not all of our time today. Hopefully we'll finish it. Okay, we have done the first part. Now, I have a specific order I like to do things in,
but I doubt we'll be welcome inside.
You think? I mean, we are coming to murder everybody. I don't see why they wouldn't welcome us. Jump to reach the vines, climb up the vines, and we will start the murder escapade up here. And the loot escapade. Come on, come on, around this way. And let's get a nice fiery sword attack on him. And since he's the only one here, and we get these per encounter, might as well do it twice. Archer. Phrasing. That really only applies to him, because he's got phrasing. No. No point. He's not going to be alive long enough to matter.
I could use a wee kip.
I love Aloth's little weird other personality. Okay, so let's close.
Easy does it.
Slow. I got a priest here. So we kind of want to focus fire on him to begin with.
Hey.
Love it. Okay, you pull back. You guys switch weapons. Hold the line. You drop one of them. I think we can probably get that guy to hang out with us for a little bit. You just focus on smacking dudes. Let's switch weapons. Take out this paladin. Actually, that's the one that was going to be our friend. Yep. God, Charm is so OP. Who's getting attacked here? Me? Okay, so let's deal with this intelligently and kill this guy as quickly as we can.
Join arms!
Dude, can you also help us kill that guy? Okay, actually no. Everybody, back out. Not you, Paladin. I need you to close. Everybody focus fire on the wounded paladin. Now you've got this going on, so maybe come around this way. It would be fun to charm the archer, I think.
Stand still.
Archer, be my friend. Yeah, cool. Help me kill this paladin. Dude, make sure you switch guns. I wish that could be an automated thing.
Attack.
Okay. Let's get rid of all this damage reduction. And let's blind these fools. Let's get a little bit of healing surge going on. Ah, yes, you are back. And let's just pull out of here. Keep attacking me. You're going to need to come a bit closer. Which means, of course, that I can just finish you off. Switch back to Blunderbuss.
Of course.
Nope. And let's do one of these. No. No. Where are you going? Nope. Not happening. Good job, mate. Now you are super duper dead. Everybody's gonna kill you now. And you're paralyzed, you can't do anything.
That's not very helpful.
Do not like that damage I took, though. And why don't you trip him up at the same time?
Gotcha.
And because I don't want to be don't want to deal with this, let's surround him with skeletons.
Gotta have something.
There you go, fun fella. Enjoy that. You will not be attacking my main character again today. Chunk. So, we're fine.
Close your eyes, Watcher. Not all of us are on such bad terms with sleep.
Oh. Oh yeah, we do have minor fatigue. That is a bit of a problem. It's not a huge problem though, let's save. And pop in here. There's a nice place we can rest once we get through this area.
Light, flame, and sound.
Yeah, those are costumes that would allow us to avoid conflict, but since when do we want to avoid conflict? Find Morning Star. What are we looking at here? Crush damage. 13 to 19. 19 to 28. Accuracy, damage, slow. Average. Plus that constitution bonus. No, I think I'm going to hold on to that. Okay. Now we could go downstairs, but right now we've got other plans. Which is basically to murder everyone on this floor. Okay, Acolyte. Acolyte, you guys will not be a problem. Feel a little bit bad about this, but not actually that bad.
Hey.
And everybody kill that dude. Pull back. Switch. Is there a hotkey to switch? I don't know. Everybody focus fire on the High Priest, please. In fact, paralyze him if possible. Excellent. Please kill. Paralyzed High Priests are my favorite kind. I don't know if you know this. Paralyzed Wizards also. Just fantastic. Never a problem. Always so quiet. The best kind of company you can keep. So
Easy does it.
let's go back in here. We're going to get far away from that door. I don't want any ads. Which, if you're an MMO player, you know what an ad is. It's pretty obvious what an ad is, I think, personally, but let's take our shots. Well done.
I could use a wee kip.
Yeah. Soon enough. Soon enough, my friend. Priestess. Okay, you are going to be a bit more annoying. But that's fine. Such is life. Oh, no you're not.
Hey.
Let's see what lies this way.
Gotta have some.
Okay, doke. And nothing says fun like you can't move, and we can all still hit you. Can we go melee, please, and do a nice big smack? Can we go melee and trip him up?
I'm ready.
That's not very helpful.
Good times. Okay. Is it this door? I think it's that door. Oh, look at all this plate. This is what's going to sell so well. Let's... Acolyte. Paladins are annoying. So we're going to switch first. We want to take out that Acolyte first. We're going to go over here.
Flame reveal.
Excellent. Acolyte's down. Now I want everybody on the Paladin. Let's get him paralyzed ASAP. He gets a couple hits off, and then don't resist. Glorious.
Gotta have.
And please smack with all smackage available. No. Might as well.
Something here that works.
God, oh. Paralyze is so OP. Those dudes are a nightmare to take down without. Because they have a lot of damage resistance from that, I mean, 12 damage resistance is nasty.
I'll see what I can.
I'll give it a try, at least.
Okay, I think that's all I need to be able to get through to here. I'm here to face Radric. Oh, yes, that would be him, sending young men to dash themselves against the keep's defenses. Would that my sermons could draw such fervor. Still, you are here. What is it that you want? I'm here to face him. Will you help me? I don't know that I can. I've tried to warn Kolsk and his people of the dangers. I have in truth tried often to sway them from their path. My efforts do not seem to have made any difference. Play nice with the fellow that wants to kill you and all your friends. Can't imagine why they wouldn't listen to sound advice like that. Even poor Giaco. I thought he, at least, might be saved. But he's Osrazia now. Fodder for her experiments. I have narrowly escaped suspicion. Redrick is in the grip of grief and will not be swayed. He will bring his wrath down upon these poor prisoners, and I cannot shoulder that guilt. I cannot bear it. Tell me about him. One of my acolytes. I found him begging in the street when he was but a young lad. I took him in. I hoped he might grow within the church, take my place when I grew too old to serve Lord Radric. but he took an interest in Kolsk's efforts. His vain rebellion could not keep him from leaving. And now he's joined Kolsk against our lord and lingers in the dungeons. I fear he may already have fallen victim to Osri's evil designs. If I save him, will you help me? Okay. Okay, I will see him safely. After I steal all of your stuff.
Let's see what lies
Obviously.
this way.
All of your stuff is now mine. I've got no patience for things that aren't mine. Okay, I need to go downstairs. What's in here? Oh, more dudes. Now I can avoid fights now if I want. Or I would have been able to. I forgot. I can't now because I've already murdered people. If I'd managed to sneak through here and get that passphrase, I'd be fine. But alas, I did not sneak in. I murdered my way
We'll
through.
fare better
So
if
now I
we
have to
get some
kill
sleep.
everybody, which is not a problem. Everybody here is eminently killable.
I'll give it a try, at least.
We need more mechanics. How long before we can level you up, my friend?
Hey.
I think there's a way down through the chat. No, that's
Easy does it.
okay, maybe this was a terrible idea. We have a high priest over here? No, okay, let's pull back. I want you guys posted at the doors. You stay here, please. Everybody else, pull in tight.
I'm ready.
Wait.
Okay, now, blind as many dudes as I can. It's time to start using a bit of our spell power. We're going to drop some chills. Make sure all of these dudes know what it is like to hang with me. Both of you can attack him, I believe. Who's not doing anything? Priest, priestess. Do I have any high priests? No, take out the normal priest first. Okay, we got a chill spell in place. Let's get some healing down. Keep attacking, please. And honestly, this would be great.
That looks like it hurt.
Okay. On the paladin. Be fine. We are good to... Is it just one dude? It's just one dude. Okay. Who's not doing anything? You, sir, are not doing anything. Continue attacking the paladin. And now that is set. Let's get some friends in. No, let's not. Let's instead... come in here a little bit closer. Can I get... Nope. I need this guy dead. Let's switch to the pistol. Are you guys gonna close the distance? No? Well, let's pull back then. Why on earth would you not... Oh my god, you're stuck?
Leave it to me.
Not acceptable.
Not even slowing it.
Please don't be stuck.
Down.
Everybody else kill this guy, please. Dude.
That looks like it hurt.
Let's get nice farther away so we can get that little bonus that we get for being a badass elf.
That's not very helpful.
And that was that. Not terrible. Didn't take very much damage at all, really.
I think it may be time to strike up camp.
Yeah, you keep saying that, but we keep kicking ass, so maybe you're just being a bit of a baby.
And what does the flame reveal?
I think I see something.
That is the route into his little chamber if you don't happen to have a mechanics guy, which you should always have a mechanics guy. Traps are annoying. And it's time to shine. Pull back.
Hey.
We're gonna pull up. And I think we could do something a bit fun here. We could. I think we're going to. And do that. And just range everybody. Oh! I was wrong. I was wrong. They can get around. Please back out. Crap. That was bad. Poorly decided on my part. Please neutralize what you can. I need you killing as quickly as possible. Oh my gosh. This is terrible. Crap, crap, crap. I thought he was blocking the door.
That's it.
I really needed to put him all the way through the door. This guy, Aloth, is going to get wiped. Oh, crap, 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 crap. Let's get some move in. Go burning staff and start smacking dudes. I need you also killing guys. Please move in and start taking off him. You guys both start taking out dudes over here. Aloth, do you have healing? Use it. Okay. Blind everybody. Come on, Aloth.
Damn it.
Okay. Didn't see that you become engaged. That sucks. Let's just very quickly drop those guys. Okay, never mind.
You're not getting through me.
That was the worst decision I made thus far in the whole game, I think.
I could use a wee kip.
Yeah, I bet you could, dude. Shut up.
Of course.
Hello? Hello?
Hello from the other side, my friend.
What's this?
The reason we bring a mechanics character. That's what that is. Shh. Okay. Never read these things. They're just like they're more Kickstarter sort of things that they bring to bear.
Something.
No, you back out.
Wait.
Fine. All good.
They'll never know I'm here.
As requested.
Okay. I think this is going to bring us to the cells. Could be wrong. I'm wrong. That's fine, we gotta go through here eventually.
I'll give it a try, at least.
A good place to rest yet? I don't want to waste my camping things. That being said, if I find one, there's no reason not to use one. Okay. We are on fast. Dude, just drop a chill if you can. Not come in a little bit closer. Who's over here? You pull back.
Yeah?
You come. We're gonna block this door properly this time. Can I get a chill down? That's gonna irritate anybody. Yeah, you, but that's not really good enough. In which case, let's pop you. Can I do it without having to walk?
Follow it.
Yes. And now I can also get one down here.
Your lead.
Switch to melee and shield.
Hey,
Nope. Get back in. Get back in.
Hey.
Palgina, what are you doing? Come on. Who is the nastiest here? They're all kind of Just take on what you can.
Hey there.
Yes?
Dude, guns, please.
Let's end this!
Blind everybody. Because there's never a good reason not to.
I have...
Goody good. Okay.
I'd say
there's
it's
still
time
a
to
dude.
get a campfire going and let sleep follow.
Yeah, you guys always say stuff like that. I don't care.
Slowly.
Instead, we're gonna go on ninja, sneak through here. Don't care about that dude. We're going around.
you're not getting through me.
Okay, dude, you need to back. Get out of the. Get out.
And that?
Okay, it's fine.
I shall be quiet
Okay,
as
now
a
we
calm
are
sea.
pretty sure this is
Which
around the
is
prison
Not very.
area, or it could be up here. We'll find out. Okay, this is the ladder that goes
What's
up
this?
into the first floor. Yes, please. I'll put that on somebody in a bit. By a bit, I mean now. What am I thinking? Why wait? It is a useful thing. Also, this is useful. You're wearing normal brigandine. Ain't no reason not to give you fine brigandine. It's assuming you've got something better. Defiant and fine. What is that? Yeah, that is good. So that increases it to 15 DR damage resistance when she's below 25 health, which is nice to have. It's plus 2 damage reduction. So it's DR 12, or it should be. Or I'm misunderstanding that. Can I enchant this? Give it Constitution. That's about all I could do that would be any use. That's fine. Can I enchant this? Can I give this Burning Lash? That would be fantastic. Yeah, and also I'd like to add that to this as well. That is going to help tremendously.
Hey,
Oh, the belt. That's right. We were talking about the belt. We weren't doing any of this. Belt. Belt. So, pierce damage resistance and slash damage resistance. I think that's pretty much a no-brainer for my main tank.
Verathus!
No. That extra fire damage is nice. That is making a difference.
We'll fare better if we get some sleep.
We'll fare better if you shut up and do your job. Okay, this is definitely the prison area. I recognize it now. Thank you. Take that. Okay, you want to play? Come back. You come forward.
Hey.
And everybody kill. Ain't no thing.
Laying low.
Wait, wait. Make sure my trapper's up at the front.
Yes?
Perfect. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, I can't disarm this one yet. Nope. Other gun. There we go. Good times. Everybody, let's have some fun. Kill dudes. And kill other dudes. And even more dudes. And finally all of the dudes. We done?
Of course. Canna, watch out!
Ah, yes.
Be cautious.
Dumb
Be
me.
constant.
Easy does it.
Oh. That was effective.
I'll give it a try, at least.
So, yeah. As you remember
I'll
from
give it a try,
every role-playing
at least.
game you've ever played, win in a dungeon, always be looking for traps.
I'll give it a try, at least.
Hey, buddy. You ended yes, it seemed a good plan. We got in without incident, and I knew the way, but we were surprised in the dungeon, and most of us. You'll have seen some of them, fought them, their bodies at least. Not their minds anymore, but their souls. The woman down here, Radric's animancer, her name is Austria. I've heard her speaking, sometimes, talking about a cure. Lord Radric calls on her often, but he's not curing anyone. She's only turned men and women into monsters. I've watched her take the others. I was sure I'd be next. Men and women turn to this evil to cure Hollowborn? Madness. Tell me about her. There's something not right about her. A bad feeling, I mean. I knew the moment she arrived, things would take a turn for the worse. There's nothing good comes from dealing with animancers. Unnatural, a lot of them. She's the one who transformed them, changed my friends into monsters. Said she was doing it for the good of Gilded Vale. More like the good of a coin person's sick curiosity. She's dangerous, and who knows what else she's got in her laboratory. I wouldn't go in there. She's a convincing manner. Spells, no doubt. Well, dude, I was told to find you. Nidmar? The priest sent you? I thought he'd leave me here to rot. He wasn't too happy when I left the keep. I told him I could do far more good with Kolsk than as an acolyte. He accused me of joining a band of outlaws. Guess we were both wrong. What can you tell me about him? Yeah, he's been a father, he helped you out. Was a priest of the Scattered God. Okay, so he was a priest of Aothus. Took him in, raised him in the church. We turned to the Twinned God. I started seeing what was happening to Gilded Vale, what Redrick was doing, and Nadmari kept on saying that things would work out. We had to stand by the Lord of the Keep. Kolsk was the only one who seemed to be willing to do anything about it instead of, well, preaching. So that's 2 fathers I've left behind. Well, you're free. Get going. Cool. I will go use that to get some sleep. So, now we can pop back here. We're going to have to fight one more Revenant, but that's not a big deal. There he is.
I'd say it's time to get a campfire going, and let's...
And I'd say you should shut up, Durance. We're going back upstairs. We're going to have a nap. You can soothe your grumpy soul, and we can get back to throwing around spells like candy bars. Let's go through this way. It's quicker. Hey, Nedmar. What's up? He's kept the carving. Oh, thank God. Thank you. I did not think you could. That is, I feared. I did not want him to meet the Pale Knight so soon. Here, what I promised you in return. This will open a door in the scriptorium, and from there you can reach the chapel and Lord Radric without encountering quite so many guards. Of course, we're not going to do that. We want to kill them all, take all of their stuff, and sell it for huge amounts of loot, because we are mercenary as hell. Take this too. I have little wealth to offer. Better to give something of use. Okay, what does this key open? It's a master key. It will not open every door, but it will permit you access to the stairs leading down into the Lord's chapel. It will also open the doors along the keep's main hall, but you will face heavy fighting if you go that way. I need to rest. Of course, I'll bar the door. Yes, we would like to rest for 8 hours. Thank you. You awake to see Durance, his staff held in both of his hands before him. A flame flickers at its top end, casting long shadows across his face as he stares in contemplation. Still, for all the light of the fire, your eyes can't focus on him. Perhaps it is awakening from sleep or a trick of the light, but he seems indistinct, blurred around the edges, everything except for the staff. The staff, he seems to be studying its engravings, as you watch the engravings glow thinly red, like through the cracks of heat-suffused wood. The lines stream like molten metal, burning along the edges of his staff, then branch out in intricate series of fiery veins, bunching thickly where his hands clutch the wood, pulsing as if a heartbeat. As you watch the veins spiral into a dozen separate circles, circles that spiral again until they are arranged in a circle of their own. They pulse, wait, and all is strangely silent. And then you see, and then suddenly there's a great light from the fire, a rushing of air, a great flash, and you awaken again to see Durance in the same place, still holding his staff, but he is solid, real. He doesn't seem to have noticed you or reacted to what occurred. Okay, what was that about, Durance? I have questions I wanted to ask you.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
What the hell did I just
Tell
see?
me what you saw. It is the light of the Godhammer you saw.
XP is what I saw. The Godhammer.
It was a weapon of Deerwood's people, a symbol of their independence. It saved the Deerwood.
What do you know about
It
that?
brought the Saints' War to an end, knocked a god from his perch. There are few that would deny Eothas overstepped. The Godhammer reminded Eothas of it. You saw its light because I helped shape it, give it life, and release it into the world. Once seen, its glory is almost too bright to be believed, and too bright to be forgotten.
You helped build a
There
Godhammer.
were
didn't you?
12 of us. We fashioned the weapon, drafted plans for it, prayed for guidance at Ashfall, and it came to me there. Each of us were given a staff made from the forest of black trees around us, glowing with embers and fire far greater than this branch you see now. It felt as if the staff was Margaren's own finger, guiding my hand, guiding the other 11, the shadows of the 12 who would come to stand on the bridge to stop Eothas.
I saw it does.
Even in that stand, there was a ritual to it. For the 12 that stood on the bridge, there were a dozen shadows cast, a dozen faithful of Margaren, her fiercest supporters and shapers of the Godhammer. As 12 held Eothas fast, we 12 unleashed our prayers and let the Godhammer fall. Shadows cast by the fire of the Godhammer, perhaps. shared their fate as well in time. Now the spine of the Deerwood is marked by the Godhammer, marked by Magrin.
What do you mean?
Not all deaths come with stilled breath and stilled heart, or other stilled passions beneath the waste. Some deaths come from silence. The connection we once shared with Magrin, after the light of the Godhammer, it was not the same. It was as if we'd lost our senses, and sense of purpose as well. Instead of victory being welcomed, there was silence, within and without.
It's kind of sad.
Not many can claim to have killed a god. It is less a heroic tale than you would think. And such a death, it changed our faith. All faiths, I expect. Doubt followed, and the world changed. I do not believe Magrin was pleased by what we had done.
Why?
The world is broken, the wheel stilled. There is sickness in the world's heart. Perhaps the price of crossing a god. Crossing two gods. Even as Magrin shaped our hands, perhaps we carried her will farther than was allowed. Just as Widewind did. Saint Widewind. Mortal arrogance to match mortal arrogance. Yet if the world had changed, then I sought to change with it. If I had forgotten some of Magrin's teachings, I would find them again. I would make her see me again.
Wow, this dude is seriously mentally scarred.
I remembered Magrin's teachings. How reminders on the flesh were more important than the death of a vessel. And I wondered if killing Aethys, if that had simply set him free. Had it allowed him to escape his punishment and be taken on the wheel? Like a mortal? As I stepped from the now blessed Godhammer Bridge, I thought of Ashfall. I thought of the War of Black Trees. Wondered if I needed to be burned to find myself again. That is Magrin at her heart. At least that is my hope. These are the doubts that befall me.
So what happened?
The road to Ashfall is long. Gives one time to think. And if you think long enough, you do not go home. I left without telling anyone, with only the robes I wore at Halgot, my staff, and my name, which is long buried. Of my fellow 11 craftsmen, disciples, I know not what happened to them, if they suffered the same doubt as I did. But it was underserved. It was wrong. We had done all that, or had asked. Grab victory from defeat, and there is something about being used and cast aside. Perhaps Widewen himself felt it. There at the end, when the hammer struck. To be the proof that your god is hollow as the vessel it inhabits. I tried to find purpose, and avoided all contact with other Magranic priests. Did not seek the walls of Ashfall, and sought to make amends to my god through actions. I joined with the Purges for a time.
Oh, the Purge is great.
And not long after,
Those are always useful.
came the first signs of the Hollowborn. So many crimes, trespasses, violations. The Salvation. Animancers were another sickness born of the Saints' War. A relapse of innovation, of desperation to heal what we had caused. All seemed worse than before the bridge, not better. And as years passed, the world became even worse still for the victory.
Oh, damn. Sweat collects in the sooty creases of Ford and runs down his ruddy cheeks. His mouth moves, but his utterances make no sound. He is, for once, at a loss.
Huh? Worship the whims of some fickle bitch, and you'll never be more than dirt beneath her feet. Worship what she worships, on the other hand. Take her fire for your own, and her esteem comes on its own. Of course, by that time you no longer need it. Trial and transformation, sure as Durance taught. You think to put the coals to my feet, but what's burned once will never burn again. These talks are your trial, Watcher. You cannot deflect the truth to one who has already been purified by it.
Sounds like a bit of denial there, dude. What happened on the bridge? We chose the bridge because we could control it. It was a place where we could choke Aethys in his own footsteps. It was more than that. It was a spine, symbolic of its backbone. Symbols are important in the construction of any weapon. Suspect that he knew that as well, and so did his vessel. He intended to walk up on the bridge as if walking upon the backs of the deer would. And we intended to burn him with the light of our faith and his. 12 on the bridge, 12 in the shadow, and gave ourselves to it.
We put much of ourselves into the Godhammer. Such a device is not simply a machine. There are elements of the spirit in it. Even Widewind's spirit.
How'd you
We
get his
all
spirit?
studied Widewind. He was our enemy, and he had provided the flesh the god wore as a cloak. That flesh made him vulnerable. I knew what fields his hands had tilled, his family, what he had harvested, where he had been born. We sought to know him, what had led him to fight us.
Why?
You don't kill the god. You kill the man it inhabits. And you leave that man a ruin. Burn him to ash. The weapon was meant to not only burn his flesh, but it would burn his soul. And it
Jesus.
did. At the cost of our own. And at the cost of our goddess's favor. That whore be damned. Perhaps your eyes were blinded by the truth of the Godhammer, Watcher. I feel half a man at times, but even that is twice that of most others. If you fear for my spirit, your fears are baseless. The Godhammer, seeing its light, only fueled my anger and made me stronger, made me re-examine the teachings of Margarin, put them in a new light.
I don't know, you looked a bit
I
back.
do not need you to cast any more questions on me, Watcher. Nor did I ask you to look upon me without my leave. Get gone, and leave me be.
I'm a watcher, dude. I watch. That's what I do. Okay, so how are we doing? Oh my gosh, we are so close to the next level. You guys not quite. But me, I am fantastically floating near 5th level. Let's get that done. We're fully refreshed. How long have we been recording? Oh, it's the end of the episode. Honestly, that seems like a pretty good spot to end anyway. We will resume the next episode and finish out Radric's Keep. It's probably going to take that long. Anyway, for everyone we've killed down here, there's twice as many people on the bottom floor, in the courtyard, on the roofs, and we haven't even finished out the basement yet. So we have a lot of justifiable murder to continue with. We can pop through here real quick if we want. Let's just blink. We can go down here. We're not going to actually engage Redrick yet, but we could right through here. That is the throne room. Boink, boink, boink. So,
Laying low.
nothing down here. We're going to pop back up. It's a big map. There's a lot of dudes. We're going to be able to sell a lot of stuff. Like, if you look at what we've already got just now from what we've already done, I mean, a lot of this is sell value high to low. A lot of this it's all this plate armor. That's going to be the big money. You look at that. Does it have 200 copper? It's not going to be worth that much, but it's going to be worth enough. All these helmets, they only sell for like 2 or 1 or something, but it all builds up. We'll end up with enough money to buy maybe the Belt of the Deadfire Cannoneer or something like that when we finish. Let's just go over here. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, you could always leave me a like. If you want to see anything specific, let me know. I am always up for some feedback. Now, if you're not already subscribed, please do. Apparently, you got to hit that bell if you ever want to see my stuff when it comes up. I do post or try to post every day. Now, apparently, Facebook is having a weird problem where even subscriber stuff is not appearing necessarily in the subscriber feed for everybody in chronological order, so you might have to look for me. But if you watch my videos often enough, they will pop up on your feed, I believe. So, have a good day, take care of yourself, and you will hear me when you hear me.